Been a while since I made one of these videos. I guess it's just a kind of like an update video, or well, I'll get to what I want to talk about. Anyways, so I just been like working, going to school. Just been busy with everything. School's like towards the end of the semester, so exams, assignments, everything. Like I'm just on my grind right now. I've been training for this 25K that I'm about to run this weekend. So I just been, so I'll just wake up, work out, shower, eat breakfast, and then I'll eat and then I'll study, and then I'll go to work, and then I'll go to bed when I get home. And on the weekends, like if I got a date, I'll go on a date, and if I don't, I don't, and I'll just like play video games and study. And but I really haven't been playing video games either. Honestly, most of the time, all my free time has been going on dates and studying and reading webtoons. And I've been reading Tower of God lately, so I fuck with that. But the main purpose of the video was, the thing about me is, I don't know. I draw inspiration from very obscure places sometimes, and I'll just find these like obscure references to things that I like or I'm into, and I'll just like make this whole freaking life philosophy out of it, and then I'll just like use that to like just motivate me through life. Like when I first really started listening to Tribe Called Quest, like I went through like a push it along phase, and I just like make these like freaking internal monologues in my head about how life is like a push and pull thing, and how if you and the difference between pushing and pulling and things in life, and how this doesn't have some things you have to push and some things you have to pull, and how if you have the strength, I don't know, like it was just like a lot. And then like this also, I went through like, I was into like a lot of Herbie Hitchcock. I was listening to Watermelon Man. I went through the watermelon phase. So I guess like the current phase I'm in is my Come On Feet phase, and it kind of started like in August. I was just at work listening to Come On Feet by Quasimoto, aka Madlib, aka the beat conductor, aka my second favorite producer. But anyways, I was just listening to him. I was listening to words, and I was just like, it was a slow day. I was just sitting in my chair, like at my post, just waiting. No one was coming, so I was just sitting there listening to him. I was like, yeah, I'm like, song's talking about like, come on, feet, can't don't it's just talking about like come on feet, and like it's time to go and stuff, and like why these rules and stuff like that. And it's just like, I'm like, damn, here I am sitting on my ass, not doing anything, working for the white man, putting money in his pocket. And then I thought, well, I'm like, I'm not doing shit the song says. But then I stopped and I thought about it, and I was like, well, at the same time, I was like, but at the same time, like I woke up early this morning and I went running, and then I made myself breakfast, and then I I moved myself to my desk to study for uh my summer class exam, and then I drove myself to work, and I was like, yeah, like I guess in that moment I wasn't moving or doing anything with my feet, but like that day I had to move my feet. And it just made me realize, like, every day when you wake up, the first thing you do is get up on your feet, and you just like gotta be like, come on, feet. And then that's what gets you to move and get your day started, and get the shit done that you need to get done. Like, that's all there is to it. Like, it's just like, no matter what you gotta do, like whether it's a big day or a small day, like you gotta like, unless if you don't tell your feet to come on and get your ass out of the bed, it's not getting done. Like, whether you just have one thing to do or a million things to do. And it just makes me think about how, like, if you're not if your feet aren't, and it's just like, if your feet and it's like, if you're just standing, if your feet aren't moving, then it just means you're standing in place. You're being complacent. You're not moving forward. And and personally, I'd rather die than just be stagnant and not move forward and not be working towards something, and just be existing for nothing. Like, I can't live like that, man. Like, whether 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 I have like some real purpose or some made up purpose that like I've created in my head, I have to have some kind of like meaning or drive. Like, I'm not a fucking robot. I'm a person. Like, I have thoughts and goals and dreams. Like, I require more than to than just like existing. Like I can't be a slave for minimum wage. Like I can't. I gotta like I have things I want to do, and like that was also part of like the reason I started making these videos, just to like document like how I feel and like how my thoughts are changing, just like I guess like so I can look back on them and see like look at this, like these things I was working for, these feelings that uh like all like look at 24-year-old Tremaine, so young and naive, and all the things that he was going through and doing, but he kept working and he kept moving his feet and he kept going. And then when I'm like 28-year-old Tremaine, I can look back at him and be like, oh, look at that, like that's so cool, like look at Tremaine, or look how far I came because I didn't stay still and I kept moving my feet and I kept moving forward. And it's like it doesn't have to be like, and it doesn't have to be a run, it doesn't have to be a sprint. Like even if you're walking, like see, I don't know, I like running a lot, and people think that like just because you run you have to go fast. Like it doesn't have to be fast. Like as long as you're moving your feet, as long as you're moving between effort, even if you like, if you can't even run a whole mile, that's okay. Like if you like run half the mile and then walk the rest, that's fine. You like still ran and you're still moving forward. You're still building a base and moving and pushing yourself. Like you're getting up there. You got to start somewhere. And it's like, and that's how it is for all of us. Every day we have to get up and we have to start with moving our feet. And if you don't ever move your feet, if you don't ever take the chance, if you ever don't put yourself out there, if you don't do that, then you're not going anywhere. And I have places to be, like, and I can't wait forever. And I so even if like some days I have to slow down and walk or take a rest, that's okay. But I'm never gonna like stay put and just be satisfied with that. That's not me. Like I'm always evolving, I'm always growing, always thinking about the next thing I can do, how I can grow, what I should do, how I can better myself. Like I'm trying to be the best Tremaine I can be. So I guess I want. So I don't know. And so like every day, like on my like now that I'm in this come on feet era, like I put in my bare in my put in my Twitter bio, put it every day when I wake up in the morning. Every day, like almost about every day, whenever I before I run or when I even sometimes when I'm not running. Sometimes, or before or after I'm done working, or before I work out, I'll take a picture of my shoes and be like, "Come on, feet," because like I had to get myself up to work out. Like it's something you be tired in the mornings, and then like, but sometimes like I'll just take, like I won't work out every day because you have to have rest days and stuff like that, or I won't have time to work out because I have school or like I slept in or just because. But like I still had to go to work that day, and or I still had other things to do. I still had to study, so like I'll take a picture of my feet at my desk, or I'll take a picture of my feet at work, like, and I'll put "come on feet" because like even though I didn't work out that day, I didn't run, like I still was moving forward, I was still working towards something. Like it's not about like I guess the running is what is like I guess a big part of it is a big part of it to me, but it's not the only thing. It's like no matter what you're doing, like no matter what you do, you're always moving your feet and you're always telling them come on, and you should always be trying to strive towards something in one way or another. And like I said, like every day, some days like you be tired, you be beaten, you be knocked down, you be beaten up, and it's like so you can't just like go work out or like do all the things you can do. But that's okay. But like you can still do like little things or try to do something. It's just like every day that you move forward and you live another day, that's you saying come on feet. And that's just how I feel about it. Like I don't know, like I can't. I guess that's as far as I can express it towards like I don't know. It's just a reminder to myself, and like I don't know. People started like asking me about it and stuff like that, and like or they'll like post like on their story like "come on feet," and it just be like I mean like I didn't do it. I guess I did like as a reminder that like just to myself that I need to keep moving forward and I have goals and like I gotta come on like and I can't. And if I don't like make myself get up and go and move forward towards them, then no one is. So I just that's why I be putting on my Snapchat. But like I don't know, and it wasn't like to make other people like ask. It wasn't for attention or to get people to ask or like make some kind of trend or anything, which it definitely isn't at all. But it's just like I don't know. It's just what It's just like where my mind's at and what I tell myself to get through the day, man. And I mean, like, if this is just like bullshit to you, that's okay. Like, I mean, everyone has their source and the things that like inspire them and drive them. And this is just it for me. And if that doesn't work for you, that's okay. It doesn't have to, because you're not me and I'm not you. But a nigga gotta go clock in, get this bread. So I mean, like, y'all have a good day, live long and prosper. But I'm fake because I don't even watch Star Trek.